Thank you for joining the SolidWorks Make demo. Here's an example of a customer who's using our solution to offer customizable earrings to their customers. The customer can go in here, select the type of earring they would like to have. Usually this is a static image or a picture. With SolidWorks Make, it's a fully dynamic 3D object where customers can rotate, they can zoom in, they can pan. SolidWorks Make is this piece embedded into your online store. Everything else stays the same. It's still your shopping cart, your customers, your CRM system. And here's what the customers can do with it. So I'll start by changing some of the materials. I would like the lower piece to be made out of gold. When I choose gold, you see the price updated. I'd like this piece to be gold as well. I can also say that I'd like a different setting that can hold the 3mm stone. You can pick from a library of different settings based on the different orientation you would like to have. For the lower piece, there is no stone right now, but let's choose a 4mm stone, and then we will be presented with the different settings available for a 4mm stone. When a customer is happy with what they've chosen for the metal pieces, they can start customizing gems, or they can jump between gems and metal pieces as they wish. So the top gem will be a diamond, and you can see how the price jumped. The bottom gem will be a garnet, and I'm happy with the piece. So if I'm happy with it, I can take a snapshot that's then going to be available to put on Facebook or anywhere else you would like to share with your friends of what you have customized. Adding it to cart generates a 3D file which is sent to you for manufacturing, for 3D printing and casting, including a full bill of material. If you have those pieces in stock and you just want to assemble them, it will show you exactly what pieces that the customer have chosen, what configurations. This is also how the prices are controlled. So every SKU here which comes from your system affects the price. Let's look at other capabilities. So this is the front end. The back end is something your customers never see, but this is how you can create the configurations. So here is a ring example. In this case, what's driving is the head. So if a customer chooses a different head, it will affect how many stones fit and what the ring will look like. So choosing a different head, it switched the ring to one stone holding, including the different number of stones on the side, and we can switch in between. So you can see full dependencies between different components in the piece. The way it's done in the back end, each part you already have in your CAD system is imported into SolidWorks Make. That's done very easily, and connection points are defined. After defining the connection points, we define the different groups of heads, groups of rings, and groups of stones. And then you can pick from a large library of materials we already have in place, or you can create your own of what materials you want your customers to be able to pick from. And an assembly is put in place. And let's look at an example of how an assembly is put. So I'm going to remove this particular stone and recreate it. So I'll remove that connection, and you see that stone is no longer in part of our assembly. I'm going to drag that stone right on top of the head. That's where it's supposed to be at, and say those points goes to this point. So it's a point from the bottom goes to the head, hit connect, and the stone is in place, and I'm done with my assembly. So this is extremely simple to do for non-CAD people as well. This is one example. Let's look at a few more examples of what SolidWorks Make can do. And in other cases we've seen so far, we need the starting data coming from your CAD system. In the monogram example, which can be earrings, pendant, or they can go on top of other pieces of jewelry, there is no need for any data. We create everything from the beginning. So a customer can click on the text and start changing it. So instead of an A, I'll make it a Q, and instead of the B, we'll make it a R, and I'd like that R to be a little bit thicker, so I can change the thickness of the R. And the R is, I'd like to rotate it a little bit, so I can go this way or this way and then move it to the right and up. So I'm creating totally customizable piece which only I may know what does it mean. When I'm happy, I press add to cart and you get a 3D file that gets printed and casted by you directly. Thank you.